Another beautiful morning. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there's birds chirping. And I just love the sound of the birds chirping. It's so calming, so beautiful. When I was younger, I used to be anxious about talking to people. I used to be afraid of speaking to that one girl I liked, or even speaking to the person sitting right next to me in class. I used to be afraid that people would think I'm weird, strange, that they wouldn't like me, they wouldn't accept me, that they would look at me in this weird way like, why are you talking to me? Why are you even bothering to speak your words to me? I used to be so afraid, and that got me a little bit depressed. That was all throughout middle school and most of high school as well. It also was a little bit part of my college experience, my first year. I just had this anxious feeling that people wouldn't really like me, and that I had to exclude myself from conversation and from speaking to people, because if I did involve myself in conversation, then I would say something stupid, something silly, and they would look at me with this face of disgust, or like, what the heck did you just say? Why did you just say that? I used to be so afraid of that. And I always looked at YouTube videos. I always asked my charismatic friends, how do you do it? How do you talk to people? I would look on YouTube, how to talk to people, how to have more confidence, how to talk to people, how to not be anxious anymore, how to be social, how to be charismatic, how to have riz, how to talk to that one girl you like, or whatever it may be, how to communicate what you want, how to get what you want out of life. I used to struggle so much with these questions, and recently I got out of a breakup November 2024. It was a 2-year relationship, and that breakup taught me a lot. It taught me so much, and I'm so grateful for it. The one thing I've learned the most about confidence after that breakup, through deep introspection into my mind, was that you need to charm yourself in order to have confidence. You need to charm yourself in order to have confidence. Now, what does that mean, Martin? What the heck? Charm yourself. You need to love you, man. You need to enjoy spending time with you. You know how in the shower, you be talking to yourself and you're making up scenarios and all that, and you're laughing, or you're deep into a certain topic in your mind. That's what it's got to be in real life. You got to just be able to laugh with yourself, by yourself. And that's like, well, okay, I laugh with myself, but what does that have to do with talking to other people? What does that have to do with confidence? Let me tell you, you need to bring that same energy you bring when you are alone or in that shower, and bring that into real life. Give me 1 second. It's 7 a.m., so my dog was out here, but he's freezing, so I let him inside. What I was saying is that you need to bring that same energy into the conversations you have with people. You need to be unafraid. The whole premise of being anxious in social environments comes from you caring about what others think. But the first thing about that person you don't know is that they don't know you. They don't know what you are about. You need to trust you, because you know the person who you are. And if you don't like something about yourself, then that means you got to go and change it. And that will build confidence in your ability to talk with other people, the ability to communicate effectively, the ability to just have a life where you are free of anxiety about anything, especially when it comes to talking to people. I know this changed my life for the better, because it is so easy to talk to whoever I want to now. Talk to the professor about some grade, which I used to be so scared about. Talk to everybody in my classroom around me. They'd all be quiet, but now I talk to them. Yo, what's your name? Hey, what's your name? And that combines the whole group together. It makes you the center of of attention. But more than that, more importantly, it influences people around you to be better. If I was quiet through my computer science class, we'd all be quiet. All of us would be quiet. But no, I changed that. I changed that. I made it so we all communicate with each other. So we all are more comfortable with talking to each other and exchanging ideas and helping each other out. But if I never became this version of me, that never would have happened. That small moment of life, that small influence I had would have never happened. I would have just been like the rest, anxious, sitting back, wondering if anybody's gonna talk. I can go into club meetings and talk to everybody in my club at the school. Whatever club it is, doesn't matter. Chess club, I don't care. Whatever club you join. Charm yourself. Be happy with you. Have fun with yourself. Have fun with yourself. That is the main premise. And if there is something you don't like about yourself, go ahead and change it. But don't change it because someone else wants you to change. Change because you want to change. Change because you genuinely feel that would be a better version of you. And if that is the case, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Please, it is so stressful to be anxious. It is so stressful to have anxiety, to walk around not being able to talk to people. I know how it feels. I've been there my whole life, up until recently. I always felt inadequate, unable to do things in life. But I've grown out of that. And if I've grown out of that, if that poor middle school boy grew out of that, if that super anxious kid, even 6 months ago, grew out of that, I know you can too. I know you can too. Please put your best foot forward to charm yourself, to be happy with yourself, to have fun with yourself, to be at peace and content with yourself. If there's something you need to fix, change it. But don't let that stop you from being happy with yourself, because you know you're changing that thing. You don't gotta wait till you fix that, whether it be, oh, I gotta lose weight, or oh, my acne, oh, my grades, oh, money. These are all important things we should all worry about for our health, our financial gain, whatever it may be. But do not wait until you complete that goal to be happy with yourself, to be happy with the person you are becoming or will be, if you're not that person who you want to be right now. It's important for you to not let yourself get in the way of yourself, get in the way of your happiness, of your, I don't really like this phrase, but your self-love. Your self-love. You gotta love yourself, man. That's what it's all about. Love yourself. Love the person who you are, and if you don't love the person who you are, become a person who you will love. Not for others, but for you. That is the main point of this whole thing. It is the key to confidence, to charm yourself. Because when you bring that energy of loving yourself, you project onto other people that love. Just like people who hate themselves project hate onto others. You love yourself and you project love onto others. And everybody loves love. Everybody loves a vibration or energy of happiness, of love, of peace, of joy. They love someone who's having fun by themselves, because that means that if they join in with them, they'll have fun too. That's another thing. The energy you bring, others will replicate. Wow. I'm not gonna cut that, but energy you bring, others will replicate. So if you bring happiness, people will replicate that. If you bring anxiety, people will replicate that. Or they might be turned away because they don't want the energy. And so they'll find the nearest exit possible to get away from you as fast as possible. Don't bring anxious energy. Don't bring that shy energy. I understand it may be hard. And at first you will. At first you will. You probably already do. And that's okay. It's okay to be anxious. It's okay to be unhappy. But it's not okay to stay unhappy. It's not okay to stay anxious. Got it? You got this, man. Life is full of so many opportunities. It's so possible to become the person who you want to be. Become the person who you should have always been. I know I'm becoming that. And I know you can too. So, wake up with a smile on your face that you get another day to experience this world. Whether you're going through bad moments or good moments, look up at the sky and just be grateful for the beauty above us. For the birds chirping, the trees, just this really nice fence. Whatever it is, be confident in yourself, be happy in yourself, be sure of who you are. And don't let the outside world dictate your joyfulness about you. Alright, man? As always, do put God first. And have a good day.